Back at it again, you beautiful bastards. Another watch along here. BP crew, that is. We're on our second season, our next never-ending quest.
Forever, baby.
No. This one's I didn't want to give it away yet. What do I keep saying?
Okay, just let's start it over.
First take, best take.
Okay, fine.
So today, and number 12 on the list, we're doing the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Following somebody from the last movie we watched.
It's a solid
into
movie.
this. A solid what? What would you rate this without watching it?
Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, pre-rates? See how we are at the end? Alright, it's a little low, but you're probably not too far.
I might give it higher depending
Pro
on how much
runner.
fun we have making fun of it.
Alright. And so, I guess before we get started, I wanted to do something a little different for this one watch along.
It's got to be better than Speed 2.
It's got to be. Everything's better than Speed. I really wish we would stop bringing that up. That movie makes me uncomfortable.
Sorry.
It's like as soon as I forget about it, you're like, remember Speed 2? I'm sorry.
Gotta keep it
Remember
fresh.
Speed
Gotta
2?
keep it fresh. I'm Leon.
I'm Jake.
I'm Robert.
I'm Dan. I'm Dan. I'm also Dan. I'm Scott. Really quite nice. Really quite nice.
Get asphalt.
That one of our.
Ah, shit, first 2 minutes. God damn it.
Yeah, it's harder every time. So as I was saying, I wanted to give a quick shout out.
It's harder every time.
Not cursing or saying something horribly offensive within the first few minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, it goes like this, right? You watch like people and it's like the highest thing, right? The first 2 minutes and then we say something offensive and then boom, there's a noticeable drop. And then it comes back, it comes back and back and back and back, and then something else horribly offensive, and then there's a drop. It's hilarious. You can tell it's like, you can see the jokes. Because every time you make a joke specifically, boom, it's like ratings tank. But again, like I was trying to say, it was Robert's joke. It's always Robert. But I didn't want to call him out so early in the watch along, but here we are. There's been a tragedy in the YouTube kingdom, I guess, in this habitat. We have absolutely no affiliation with YMS, other than we've been watching their content for decades? 8 decades?
Scoot was there for quite a while.
But Scoot, I guess, I'm sorry, what was his name?
Scott Henson, Big Cat Scott Henson.
Big Cat, amateur wrestler, professional.
Pro wrestler.
Pro wrestler, amateur furry, professional YouTuber,
Amateur lover.
I'm gonna probably pro. We'll just say talented amateur.
Are we talking about Willie Mays?
No, we're talking about Scott Hansen and his
I get to have a seat.
with his unfortunate demise. So, if you're not familiar with YMS, the channel, I specifically like Adam and Pals. That's their movie commentary. One of my inspirations for this. I would definitely suggest going and checking it out. It's worth a watch. It definitely is worth a watch. So with that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, just after such a somber tone, it seems like an odd thing to say.
Also, Willie Mays died today.
Nobody cares about Willie Mays.
What? Everyone cares about Willie Mays.
So again, to sync this audio track up to your copy of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. At the 22-second mark, when the 20th Century Fox logo fades completely into the 20th Century Fox logo, simply restart this audio track and you will be all sanctified up.
Who has a copy of this movie?
So again, pause
So many.
this audio track when prompted, play your copy of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. At the 22-second mark, when the Fox logo fades into the Fox logo, restart this audio track and you will be all synced up.
She said the Fox logo.
Fades completely into the Fox logo. You'll see what I'm talking about. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, Pause. And we're back. I guess you can count that 20th Century Fox.
I'm not counting it.
I could have swore you were going to read that subtitle. It's
The great nations of Europe share an uneasy peace.
You didn't even start with the 1899.
Well, you got it.
Huh?
What?
So this fucking movie.
This is another adaptation of an Alan Moore graphic novel. The
Nice.
first one we watched was The Watchmen.
Okay. So this is the same guy that did The Watchmen. Explains all the communist stuff.
He hated this and distanced himself from all further adaptations of his work, apparently.
Until The Watchmen?
No.
You killed it.
How old is The Watchmen? Is that,
2009.
I was going to say, was that pre League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? That'd be great if you went from that to this.
Yeah, it's 6 years earlier, I think.
It's a motherfucking tank. This is pre-tank, right?
Yeah, way pre-tank.
Some sort of whirlybird.
What's a weird name for it?
Call it Chaz was this. just steal a bunch of Simpsons jokes.
We do all the time.
It works so
Nobody
well.
knows it because it's all the old stuff.
And then he just fits right under the middle.
Oh, my helmet.
No, he got crushed. Did he get crushed?
I hope so. He deserves to.
Oh, this is the final live action movie role for Sean Connery, by the way.
What did he do after this?
Voice for a movie called Shaun the Sheep or something like that. Not that I've looked it up, but I just kind of off the top of my head remember
That's that claymation thing.
So what we were talking about that was so funny about this was epic Sean Connery in his latter years started having trouble picking roles. And so he passed up some pretty juicy roles and then took this one. And so, you know, the kind of roles he passed up on really like, and I don't remember if it was exactly right, but like The Matrix or something to that effect. And then he took this movie instead, or a movie like this, right? And so he just decided after he was done with this that he couldn't pick movies anymore.
The Germans.
Where'd all those soldiers come from?
Inside the tank?
There was soldiers in the room.
One of the characters in this is named Nemo, as in Captain Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of interesting because apparently it was picked because Nemo means nobody in Latin or something like that.
Okay.
So it's like how the main character
Oh.
from They Live is named Nada, as in, you know, nothing or no one.
Well, because he's the boat captain from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
And so that's funny. I bet you if you read it, which I've actually read the book, it probably says something like that, where he picks the no-name captain or something. Because he never actually leaves the boat. That's his thing. He never wants to go back to land. I wish more stuff like this would happen. Where they just like round up scientists, supervillain style. I'd like to see Zuckerberg or something, you know, kidnapping scientists.
My dumbass, because I always read. Do you see how I have my ears?
Like, I can't hear. Well, you
Yeah.
only have it in your deaf ear.
What is he doing?
Rocket guided missile.
Tow wire.
Yeah.
Why?
Perhaps.
How do we knock them all
missile.
down?
No.
Oh, because they're flammable.
They're full of hydrogen gas.
Well, that seems stupid.
Oh, the huge manatee.
Lies, German lies.
So not only did he turn down The Matrix, he also turned down Lord of the Rings.
You to see, he could have been Gandalf and Morpheus, you know, and instead he did this. And it's like, you know what? Because he's richer than sin. He's, I'm done.
Well, no, it wasn't either or. Those were years prior.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you were saying that he had difficulty choosing his roles, and then he passes on the Matrix and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, right. And I don't even know if he would have been Gandalf, but I'm just saying, how funny is that?
I think he would have been
terrible. Oh, I was gonna say terrible in Lord of the Rings. Hello, I'm Sean Connery, like that fucked up accent.
He could have been the King of Rohan or whatever.
Okay.
I guess.
Because who is he going to be? Sauron?
Bilbo?
I hope
not
not
gonna
the
be
wizards.
Bilbo.
Neither of the wizards.
They don't have a beard. They don't grow. Hobbits don't grow facial hair.
What?
What do you
that
not?
a
Can you
thing?
not hear me?
Yeah.
They're a fair race, like elves. They don't grow facial hair.
I've seen an elf with a beard.
A half elf with a beard.
No, on Lord of the Rings. There's a.
You just don't know what you're saying is the problem.
So the director of this movie hated making this movie so much he said he would never work in the industry again, and so far has not.
Did he ever work after this?
No, that's like what I just said.
Oh.
So far he has not.
This movie ruined a lot of things. Comic books, adaptations, Sean Connery's career.
The directors.
Now the director went on to marry Melina Jovovich.
No, that was
Oh, that was the other Universal Soldier. Shit.
not Universal Soldier.
Whatever. Some other movie that's not this.
So we need to link
Yes,
the
more
video
things.
where Sean Connery's talking about, sometimes when women get out of line, it's perfectly okay to smack them.
Smack them.
You ever seen that?
I have not.
Oh,
But he's like your grandpa's age. He's like a simpler time sort of guy.
No. No.
What do you mean no?
I don't think that was acceptable then when he said it.
I'm pretty sure it was. The Bible says as long as it's the what have you is not thicker than your thumb, you're allowed to beat your wife with it. Especially if she has high spirits.
So they expected this movie to do well enough that they were planning a sequel. In the sequel, the villains would have been Martians.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So there's at one point like a radio broadcast that brings up visible volcanic eruptions going on in Mars, and apparently they weren't volcanic eruptions; they were the ships taking off to come to invade Earth.
A wizard's always on time.
All of the characters in this movie, in their original stories, died.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna. Well, they don't know Captain Nemo died.
Alright.
It just ends because he escapes, like the guy that the story's about. And they have like a little. What is it called? They have like a little escape vessel on the submarine, and they get stuck in. What do they call it? The tornadoes that are underwater?
Whirlpools? Vortex?
Vortex?
Whirlpool.
Some sort of whirlpool vortex? Look at that rate of fire. What do you think that's chambered in? It's got to be 45, right? Look at how small the clip is.
Well, it's a fantasy gun, so they're probably fantasy bullet. But I like how this Quartermain guy, after shooting the first two in the chest and see the bullets bounce off, he still shot the third guy in the chest rather than just like shoot him in the fucking head.
I'd still like to see some elephant rounds, right? And then just fucking core the guy.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine how thick your armor would have to be. You'd have to have 2-inch steel.
much powder does an elephant round have behind it?
A ton. Have you ever seen one?
Yeah.
A bunch.
In person.
A bunch. He's got a handful of throwing knives. I like this guy. 3 throwing knives and then a sticker knife. I thought he was going to drop kick him. He's really getting this guy with a lot of tables. He was able to get the horn through the armor.
I'm surprised he was able to yell after being pierced in the spine and lungs like that.
Well, the inside of the armor is weaker than the outside, so all you have to do is shoot him from the back.
Okay. Is that how it works?
Right?
That's plate armor. That's not how it works.
Well, what did you just say?
You got me.
But I always love it when characters in movies throw loaded firearms.
You're going to bounce it off of him, throw it at him, hit him in the face, catch it, and then shoot him with it? It's like the slowest moving bullet.
Commotion. Thank you, Seth.
So he's that good a shot, but he couldn't take the guys out quicker?
Hail Hydra.
He was quick with that suicide pill.
That looks real.
This is mean, but this made me laugh. The way it's written on IMDb. Filming was delayed due to the summer 2002 floods in Prague, Czech Republic, which destroyed several sets as well as countless Czech lives.
Jesus.
It's like, yeah.
You know that means like a long coat. Is he wearing a leather vest?
It's so cold in Africa, you gotta bundle up.
I'm sure parts of it. Is
that
his
Kilimanjaro?
sun? That's his son's thing? It was a sunscreen. It said $250,000 on it.
Oh. Kilimanjaro is cold.
Is that like an elevation thing?
That's like the highest.
Is that
mountain
actually
Africa.
in Africa?
Yeah. Where would you put a Mount Kilimanjaro?
South America.
Nah.
Right next to the Indies.
The Indies? What are the Indies?
The South American mountain range. You know,
Close enough. I'm gonna count it.
right in between China and
What have you?
what have you.
All right, that's fair.
The other half of Asia.
Geography's not your thing,
I am not a map doctor.
but you still think the world is flat, so.
We're all on the same plane, if that's what you mean.
If I squint hard enough, I see the firmament. I don't know what to tell you.
I watched this video of a rocket hitting the firmament. You know, Aurora Borealis, that's had them leaking through holes in the firmament. That's where the angels get in. And the Aurora Borealis. Did I ever tell you trees aren't trees? Trees aren't real?
What are trees?
Well, trees don't exist anymore. Only the stumps of them exist. That's what your kind would call a plateau.
Okay. Birds are still real though, right?
I mean, they're real things.
Drones?
How? What?
What are you doing?
Who protect me? What do you mean drones? Like bee drones?
No.
Like ant drones? Like Terminators?
Robot drones.
That was his incredulous noise.
I don't know how to respond. I'm choked up. My name's Charlemagne. Okay. What? They say single individuals, right? And then your boy Nemo here has literally an entire standing army, plus war vehicles, ammunition, because he actually makes guns himself. His guns though shoot electric bullets, so they shoot like musket balls that have a charge inside of you. So when they hit you, it like the charge gets out and shocks you.
Alright.
And they work underwater. They use them to hunt fish and stuff. God, I want to do that so bad.
Imprison scientists?
Yeah, and make them do things for me.
Do stuff
Weird
to you?
things. I more like to do stuff to them, kind of thing. Oh yeah?
It's like, sir, you analyze any scientific data you want us to do.
Right, just pay us.
You can't do the things you think science can do.
I want to talk to my younger self.
3 days, if I can't talk to my dog in English, you die.
See, you would know too if it worked.
Does he have an
because you'd
airship?
remember it.
Does he have an airship?
No, he has a submarine. And a car. Cockney. I've actually read this book too. It's fucking hilarious.
Is he just naked right now?
Yes, that's exactly correct. Because he can't make other things invisible, only himself. And when he eats something, you can see it. It takes a little while before it becomes invisible. Like his body has to process it.
You accidentally just brushed my penis.
And so that's what the guy does. But they find a way to catch him because he's like terrorizing a town. And so they just run around swinging sticks and stuff, and then they end up beating him to death. It's pretty funny. I'm Jason Statham, I am. And so he's not exactly sure how he does it, how he makes the serum, right? He knows how to make the serum, he doesn't know how to reverse it. And then some guy that has the ugliest shoes ever, that's like his character trait, steals his books and hides them from him, like his scientific notes, and it makes him go crazy. Because like all his work is lost. She's not a gentleman.
A woman?
Right. Sometimes it's okay to beat him. Pop his collar, huh?
One of the guys agreed to work on this movie just because he wanted to work with Sean Connery. And he says he realized the first day he showed up on set that everything was just going to be miserable the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Is it the paint guy?
I don't know which one it was. I've scrolled past it and I didn't click on their thing.
Probably a stupid paint guy.
Ishmael. That's like a quote from the actual book. Call me Ishmael.
Yeah. So people think, the fan theory is that's literally the Ishmael from Moby Dick, the narrator.
That's pretty funny. I wonder how many of these characters are from... I already forget the author's name. He's the one that wrote The Invisible Man and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Even though I think those are different authors now that I think about it.
This movie had the unfortunate circumstance of being released 2 days after Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl.
That was the first one, right?
Yeah. It's like, which one do you want to watch? Sean Connery, obviously. It's like, damn it.
I think he's doing his own impersonation.
Of himself.
Yeah.
What's she doing there, Leon?
We're kind of trying to watch something here.
Well, I was playing that video of Sean Connery saying, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world to slap a woman every now and then.
Shoot it to me, and I'll put it at the end of the video. Or maybe load it up and we'll watch it.
Or I'll play the sound.
No, you don't play the sound. Then you can't sync out the audio.
Alright, I'll just send it to you.
Okay. Is there some way you can send it to whatever this is? Can you send it to the Steam or something? Because then we could just watch it after this was over.
I don't have the Steams. I can send it to you. You can put it on the Steams.
So here's what's stupid too. His thing runs off of like somehow it's like a hydrogen thing, and it runs off of pulling hydrogen out of water or whatever. But it runs off of like magnets.
Logical.
It seems like the car would be like that too. DeLorean Gray.
No, all these characters are from different authors. Quartermain from King Solomon's Mine. Mina Harker is apparently Bram Stoker's Dracula, so I think that was
Who is?
Mina Harker.
Okay, her right here.
Mina was Bram Stoker, was Dracula's love interest. That was Beetlejuice girl, whatever her
Oh,
name
okay.
is.
So she's talking about her love that died. It's like a main character for Bram Stoker.
That would be Keanu Reeves.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
So she probably doesn't like vampires very much.
Is Dorian a vampire? Are any of them vampires? Or are there
She is.
Oh shit.
That's why she wears a scarf, so you can't see her bite marks.
Okay, I don't know this for sure, but the Invisible Man, the guy from Last Action Hero,
No.
with the weird bullet
No.
eye thing.
No. He's really tall. I don't think that's him. I think if you saw a picture of him, he'd probably look more like Leon the Professional. She's got a strong jaw.
Stroking it.
I bet he's got a knife in it. Does that make you indestructible?
The Invisible Man's by far one of the best Doctor Who episodes. He's
Oh, he plays the painter, whatever his name is.
yeah.
That's I knew I recognized him from somewhere. That's hilarious. Van Gogh.
Yeah, I think he might have been in Game of Thrones as well.
He does a solid Van Gogh. Blam. We're fucked. You literally let 20 fucking guys sneak up on you.
Fun fact, they couldn't acquire the rights to H.G. Wells's
That's-
Invisible Man.
Just so they made up their own.
Yeah.
Huh. Phantom with an F? And a woman.
Sorry.
Should put it in your pocket.
It does look like him.
Leon the Professional.
No.
Van Gogh. I guess it kind of does. Now that you bring it up, they're both gingers too. Is that one coming on to me? I have 2 guns. Oh.
What?
He just shot like 3 guys?
Why wouldn't he shoot the main character or the main villain?
It's a trap. Having a lot of trouble getting your jacket off, huh? See, I don't like the sword cane. I like the knife cane. It seems like a sword cane wouldn't be strong enough. But like a little sticking knife, Clockwork Orange style. I'm definitely going to carry one when I'm an old man.
Something that was funny is a bunch of dipshits started to try and bring like weaponized canes onto planes,
Okay.
and they'd be like, "If you take my cane away, you're breaking the Americans with Disability Act, and you're committing a crime." And they're like, "No. Here's the cane. Use this one." And they would take their weapon cane. And
Nice. Then they give him just like a cheap wooden one.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah, those people are cunts. I'm gonna pretend to be blind by intentionally failing a vision test, and then get plates, and then walk around with a weapon.
So you're the invisible man, but you only get to use whatever's lying around.
The guy who plays Nemo learned karate.
Just for this.
Yes.
He's kind of a bit of a badass. I mean, I'm not sure how much of it is him, but
He looks pretty capable.
Sean
So
Connery,
old.
however, does not.
Nice and slow. I'm a monster.
I'm a complicated? Is that supposed to
Okay.
be Tom Sawyer?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Or Huck Finn.
He was included because producers were, or the execs worried that a movie like this without an American would not in any way interest Americans.
And they were right. Even with an American, it still didn't interest them. Look at how quickly he put his makeup on.
I wish we were played by Winona Ryder. Though probably not 2003 Winona Ryder. I don't remember.
She was probably still pretty good.
Yeah.
She looks good now.
Oh, yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Or minus 20 years.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's making predator noises. Why couldn't she do this during the battle?
What do you mean, be a badass and be strong?
Be
If
strong,
you're running?
confident female? Nah.
Ooh.
Where's the slurping noises? Oh, there we go. Lip smacking. I guess that's close. Boy. She literally has a mirror.
Oh, it'd be funny if this is the one that that gets turned that isn't what's her face, Winona Ryder. You know, she has like the redheaded friend.
I think they decapitate her.
Yeah, but all these a lot of these characters die in their
Oh, in their original story, like you were saying?
yeah. So
It's a cover story.
Van Helsing or whatever, Dr. Van Helsing didn't get her and lied or whatever. He knew she was a good woman.
That's not how it goes in the movie. That's like that, you know, they yeah, that to me. They make that.
Trying to do the thing where you.
Well, no, we're not
yell
saying
at
each other. But, you know, where they, the Mel Brooks, where they go to kill the woman, and it's all the blood. I don't know, liver action? Seems like you could do better. What are you going to get, 6 shots? And it takes forever to reload. You'd be better off with some sort of Wyatt Earp style peacemaker.
They have 6 shots.
But how quickly can you reload?
That thing's not hard to reload.
You act like I've never shot a liver action rifle.
Not that one.
Not that one, it's true.
He just muzzled the shit out of all these people. I feel bad for the already near albino redheaded man having to put on white face paint.
To be fair, he doesn't have to wear white face paint.
You think he would like paint himself up pink or something?
Yeah, it could just be makeup,
Kind of blend in.
foundation.
That's like the modern day Invisible Man. They just wear makeup. That's actually, you know, like the Chevy Chase remake or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're just letting the American come? Obviously he's the bad guy, right?
Who's the villain in the Chevy Chase one? Do you know what I'm talking about? Isn't it Sam Nielsen, like the guy from Jurassic Park?
I don't.
It's the doctor from Jurassic Park, Alan Grant.
The only thing I remember about that is when he's smoking and you can like see his lungs.
There's a funny scene because it's him being held at gunpoint by the Invisible Man. So it's what's his name, Alan Grant, walking down the hallway with like one of those, like a gun attached to his head. In fact, he's like, "No one panic," and it looks almost like, you know, the weird arrow thing.
Yeah. Some stupid prop thing.
Yeah.
See, look at the size of it. Look at the fucking size of it. He uses it to sink vessels and kill sperm whales. Because apparently sperm whales are a joke. So what they think is happening in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is there's a giant narwhal that's crazy and sinking ships. Because they find these ships and they just have this big hole in the side of it. And so they go to do something, I think it's like a scientist or whatever that the book's about, and then the ship he's on gets sunk. And he jumps off and he swims up onto the back of the submarine. Him and his guy Ritchie or whatever.
And then Indiana Jones style somehow makes it to Germany.
No, they come out to take readings because they're like navigating by the stars, and then they find him on the deck of the submarine, and so they take him inside and basically just let him become part of the crew. I think that's how they get the crew, actually, is they save him from dying, and they just travel around and do stuff. And I think the only time they go onto land actually is when they go to Antarctica, because Nemo wants to go plant his flag.
Nice. A little power move from Nemo.
Yeah, because he can get where nobody else can, and then they almost die in the fucking ice.
Oh, who knew it would be so cold?
Why would that stop him? If he would have just kept running, he'd already be gone. I'm Jason Statham, I am. It's actually the other guy from Lock, Stock.
What?
Tommy.
Yeah. I don't know his name. He's the one that comes up with the idea for the dildos.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Oh no, I was thinking of the boxing one.
No. Snatch.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Calls himself Tommy because he tells people he's named after Tommy. I know he's named after a ballet dancer.
She did the voice.
Part of the trivia I was waiting for it to happen is apparently Sean Connery was a little sensitive about people mocking his accent and his voice, even though he deserves it because he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, and he makes it up.
So she asked specifically for his permission, and he gave it to her, and then she wouldn't ask him afterward, like what he thought of it, and he went, "Oh, it's literally my favorite impression of myself ever heard." And she goes, like, "Really? Was that good?" He goes, "No, it was that bad."
He really knows how to hurt you.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
I think they have him tied up in the freezer.
Yeah, but why then go at him with boat hooks just for fun? Oh, those are whaling spears, not boat hooks.
And you know what else too? Mr. Hyde, which I've actually read that book too. He gets smaller. He's smaller than Dr. Jekyll.
He's just evil.
Yeah, it's like the distillation of evil, and because Dr. Jekyll isn't evil, the Mr. Hyde's smaller.
I saw a movie that actually did that right, and they made him. It worked so well. It was such a creepy little fucker, or TV show. I forget what it was.
Yeah, you know, because it's a not what you'd expect. This big hulking monster, all right, but some young hulk or some tiny hulking monster.
Oh yeah, like a buff Danny DeVito coming
Yeah,
out here.
pretty much.
It's like, oh, shit. Combine like Butterbean with Danny DeVito. Just
Is he farting?
He's changing. If I remember correctly, this gets 90s. Yeah, see when they do this. It would be a lot scarier if he looked like that. He looks like Freaked.
oh, every time I need. Oh god, I gotta get a change of pants. I'm sorry. That wasn't about you. That's all me. I'm
It's
so
so
sorry.
good.
Oh god. Quick boat hook him.
Why did he have that big stupid hat? What is that all about?
Why not?
Stupid?
No. Everyone looks more distinguished with the hat.
I'm not a big top hat guy.
I like that ticker tape communication.
The Swan of the Sea.
Oh, I'd rock the shit out of a turtle. I'm just throwing that out.
All right. Sikh style, huh?
I think if anyone could.
All right. If I had to pick one,
French.
I'd probably
with a
go bowler
turban.
hat, old mobster style,
Ooh.
three-piece suit
Clockwork
with a little
Orange
bowler.
style?
Yeah. Okay. Knife cane, bowler hat. I'd say let's just do Clockwork Orange.
Okay.
I like the suspenders. I like the codpiece. I like the boots.
Oh, I'm dressing like Go-Go from Final Fantasy VI. Where
I
I
can
just
see
look
you
like
as
a
a
big
turban.
pile. Yeah, I just look like a big pile of laundry.
All right. Looks pretty comfortable.
It does, even though it'd be too many layers and I wouldn't be
Well, it depends on where you're at.
looks
If
nice.
it's an English summer,
Anywhere you are, you could nap comfortably.
right?
Yeah.
You just curl up in a ball in the corner.
Not even. You just go like this. Just lean over sideways. And just
What happened? Oh, we just plopped down. It'll be fine.
Wait, is he awake? Has he been listening? Has he been listening? No one ever knows.
Dad just fell over backwards. Do you think he's okay? He's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's sleeping in a minute.
He wears 30 pounds of silk for a reason.
Keep one of the ring wraiths over here.
Bulletproof too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
These people shoot at you, it just gets lost in the fabric.
I'm so sleepy.
Solar panels.
No, it's not solar panels.
Well, in this it is.
Yeah, it's like hydrogen batteries or something like that.
I like this because it reminds me of a comic book. They change up a bunch of things. Like it's supposed to be 1890s, but the technology is from way further in the future.
Yeah, from like the World War II.
Yeah, all the military uniforms are from like 1910 to 1920. Intentional fucking with the timeline.
Technically, the first submarine was Civil War.
Yeah, but this thing's more. Look at it.
Yeah, it's better than our subs.
You ever seen a room like this in a submarine?
I've never been on a sub.
I've only been on a couple, but there's no space.
What?
They do submarine tours, both tours of submarines and tours in submarines, and I've done both.
Of much larger underwater submarines.
Right? They're huge. They're actually not that big.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore. So you're
Submarines.
conflicting.
Something funny they have to do when they bring our subs into dock is they have to bring them in on tugboats because the proprietary nature of the turbines that move it through the water is so top secret. They have to wrap it in a bunch of fabric so people can't see it.
30 pounds of soap.
And it renders the boat, the ship, the submarine itself. I'm not sure. Unable to navigate.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just do it underwater, sneaky like. It's a fucking submarine.
Well, even when it still comes up, you
Yeah.
have to be worried about it.
Yeah, look at this, because it's like crawl spaces. Space is a premium on a submarine. Even not just a submarine, even ships.
I like how they keep that up even in like Star Trek, where a crew quarters is probably smaller than the room we're sitting in right now. For like a single person, like their entire house.
Yep.
Where they stay.
You're lucky if it's 2 rooms.
You're lucky if it's this. This
Maybe
is like
a
a
bathroom.
captain's. This would be like the captain's bed.
Where do you poop?
There's the tiny little room.
You poop in the replicator.
Well, no, you poop into a bag and then you put it in the replicator.
It deconstructs it and makes it into something else. It recycles it into whatever.
Peanut butter. Oh no, it didn't work.
Well, if you have there are replicator accidents. Things do happen.
Recycled food. It's good for the environment and okay for you.
Why is it on the surface?
How many times do you think you could replicate food before it would be?
An infinite amount of time, because it
Yeah.
literally breaks down the matter on a molecular level and then rebuilds it, so it could be anything.
That's not the problem. It's the energy it would take to do that.
Well, I mean,
I'm not saying him.
Oh.
He's coming at it from the wrong way.
The ship runs off of a sun, so
If you have the energy, you could do it as many times as you want.
a ball.
But you would have to keep feeding it matter.
Well, you'd have to keep. Well, yeah,
Your shit, piss, and cum, yes.
and other stuff, dirty clothes.
Oh yeah, they don't even
Dishes
do
and
dishes.
stuff.
You just put it back in the replicator.
Yeah, everything goes back in the replicator. Everything comes out of the replicator. Everything goes back in the replicator.
Where's Star Trek?
This movie's boring. It's about to pick up. Something interesting's about to happen.
Okay, I guess we should maybe talk a little more about the movie. I did like the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, the giant Mr.
Top
Hyde.
hat?
Well, I did like the top hat. I think that's funny. He's a dapper gent.
I'm British.
The Who?
How long have they had a queen?
Well, back then, I think it was
Victoria.
A different queen?
could have been Victoria.
That's why Victorian England is funny because you're just talking about cowboy times. It's the exact same period.
He'd be your age. Those are crow's feet, by the way. Look at that.
So did the grapes never spread to his eyebrows?
He only dyes his eyebrows.
That's a weird one.
They're probably fake.
Mm.
Oh, dark,
Makes him look
thick
younger.
eyebrows is virile.
Makes him look younger.
It probably does. He probably does. You do the eyebrows dark, and you do the mustache, lighter, and then you do the rest of it.
You threw this. You had a bartender throw this gun at you earlier.
Is this Matilda?
Easy.
Shalama. Don't touch me.
Focus while I kiss you on the cheek.
Right. Don't mind my hand.
Now you fucked up your opportunity, the one opportunity you had, lad.
That was really close.
Well, he's still okay. Hell yeah, that was nice.
If that was a person standing there, you probably would have shot him. That's not a big target at 50 yards.
Don't talk about my son.
Right?
Keep my son out of your goddamn mouth.
Apparently, the director of this movie tried to start a fight with Sean Connery.
Alright.
Yeah, he's like, "Go on, say it to my face." And then he said it to his face again, "Oh yeah? Well, now punch me." And then Sean Connery's just like, "What the fuck?" And walked off set.
No.
Somebody get rid of this guy. Yeah, look at how dark his eyebrows are there.
Is that Kali?
Prince Kali, fabulous.
It is Kali.
Apparently, their religion, all six of the toughest gods are the same god in different forms. They have like it's a holy sextuplet.
Alright. I like that.
Yeah, it's been
I know he's been eyeballing us, mad, mean mugging us through the window for the last half an hour. It's like it's fucking hot out here.
As if he doesn't have a cat door. Fucker.
He just likes us.
Hey, what's stealing the boys? Hey, Jake. Keep in mind right now, his nuts and asshole are resting on hot cement. Does he
I think he's
stares at
sitting
us?
on the welcome mat.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's a little better.
He probably getting chased by clowns or something. Yeah, fucking mix. Who would have ever thought it would be like this?
Not me. Not me. You're a vampire, so you start doing science. Yeah, okay.
Why not?
You have all the time in the world.
You gotta fill your days somehow.
Right set for like long-term experimentation being overseen by a single individual.
Well, I mean, he's immortal
Why is he immortal?
because his soul's in a pitcher. There's a lot of sneaky people in this.
How would you know?
How would he know?
Considering, well, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, considering his weakness in this fucking movie. He has people describe it to him.
At least he can still get drunk, right? So that means he can probably do other things. These are Madame Curry. Nice bed you got here. Look at the
That
size
was
of it.
Marie Curry.
Marie Antoine Curry. What?
Marie Curry.
Marie Calendary? Great pies. Decent pies, overly expensive pies, whatever. Oh, you stupid bitch! It's like, this is getting sexy.
He's an attractive man. Why is he still there? Was he like walking in to say hi and like, oh, I'm just gonna see how this plays out?
Zip.
You were just peeping on people having sex. Cut your mutton chops. I like this fucking Nemo.
He's got a lot of breathing space on his ship.
Not only that, but he's just like, you want to get fucking stabbed, motherfucker? Like,
I would fuck your life up.
Calm your tits, dude. I will stab you.
You're right.
as you pointed out, like the Sikh headwear.
Yeah.
His armor's cool. Very intricate.
He's quite the inventor.
They have a weird amount of Sikhs here in New Mexico. They own all the 7-Elevens. It's crazy.
In New Mexico, I think it's very, very comparable to the climate they're from. I don't know anything about Sikhs, other than they can't take off their turbans in front of anybody but their wife.
I don't know about that, but I know there's like multiple warrior societies within the Sikhs.
They got cool daggers. Have you seen them? They look like rhino horns. They're really thick with a really big curve on them. God damn it.
It's like, Jake.
It's hot out here. New Mexico. There's probably coyotes or something.
Maybe not a coyote bite.
Mexico's lousy with them. New Mexico's lousy with them. You know, I've never been to Venice, but I don't think the canals are that deep. Even though apparently they're full of dolphins.
And poop.
Well, I think all of Europe is. They call it the old world for a reason. But yeah, it literally smells like shit. And I don't just mean the canals, I mean all of Europe.
Alright. I like the little spin turbine there. Oh, that's what they have to cover up in cloth.
So this is underneath Venice.
Yeah, and it's flawless. You know, this is post, and I know it's hard to tell, but this is post Jurassic Park. This came out a decade after Jurassic Park. This looks like a fucking cartoon.
You're right, yeah.
So all of Venice is being held up by
Pillars.
concrete.
Are you saying
support.
it's not? Have you ever been?
Underneath Venice? No, not once. Well, once.
Not like this though. Well, I mean, okay, just stop. You just park on the edge and then like drive your little car in?
He doesn't walk. He's got to get as close as possible.
It's long. It's thick. It's girthy.
My penis?
The submarine.
Oh, good. Because I was saying you shouldn't hide him.
Look at how close they got to the edge right there.
At least say the name, the language.
So they just think the Invisible Man's a bad guy, and he's just disappeared and been around somewhere this whole time. And apparently they're doing some sort of love story between Dr. Jekyll and like a love triangle between Dr. Jekyll and the vampire chick and the painting guy. Why?
God, stop talking. I hate him so much.
See, they got rockets? Motherfucking rockets? I guess technically it's just like fireworks, right?
Yeah.
The big canal in Venice is 5 meters deep.
The big one.
Fast and the Furious drifting crew here with their luxury automobile. But easy to see amidst all these fireworks.
Then why did you come? Right? I like this guy. Sleeping with vampires. And other things.
Sean Connery, vampires.
I meant Dorian specifically.
Yeah.
Well, where's the Sean Connery come in?
Had sex with him.
Alright. Charlemagne, they both been around for a while. That cartoon building shooting at us.
It's like, when you touching old people, and their skin feels like thinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually is.
It's like that, but with Sean Connery's butthole.
Ooh, it's so nice.
What are you concerned about?
Look at how many people are shooting at him. Gorilla.
Yeah, I remember that part where Tom Sawyer just shot the hell out of people. That was great.
She's being attacked by bats. What is happening? People are pushing rocks on you now?
Tom Sawyer.
He really gets up to some shit, this guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna start dropping N-bombs.
Hey, Jim!
What is happening? These are like Buffy level graphics here. I think I've seen this scene in Buffy. Oh, touch my face!
Yeah. Other than their exposed faces, they're wearing like leather and metal armor.
Oh god, that's terrible.
She just threw a body at them.
Bodies.
I think she wants him to know. That's a big cat.
So underneath Venice is not giant columns.
Okay, calm down. So we know the canal.
You know, nobody in the history of the world has ever calmed down because somebody has said calm down.
That's not true. It's like very common saying.
Yeah. Say it to your wife next time she gets upset.
No, she would literally swing at me. I swear to God, I'm going to provoke her into hitting me one time, and she's going to break her fist on my face.
On your forehead, maybe.
Not anywhere she would hit me. Was that a little submarine? What?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, no, he's dead.
He stuck that landing perfect.
Momentum? What's that?
He landed the other way, like running the other way.
There goes Venice again.
So what are they doing, and why is he just running around on foot? He almost caught up to him pretty quick. Why did we come all the way in?
So this is all of Venice, huh?
The entire thing. It's all an island, right?
No, peninsula, actually.
I've only been to Venice Beach. I like how they had this set up to blow up his own car.
What is going on?
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
And
He's still there. And double tap.
Good thing my friend Jim gave me that strength potion. Voodoo magic or something. Make it like offensive.
Africa won't let me die. I like his double telescope there.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of those.
No, they call them
No.
double monoculars.
Double monocular. Binoculars? It was two telescopes put together.
Kind of.
What's left of it?
Some of them. Did he?
Play.
I don't know. I assume it doesn't actually come up in the movie, but this is supposed to be Moriarty after
After he killed Sherlock?
yeah.
All I know about Moriarty and Sherlock, I only know from The Great Mouse Detective.
From what?
The Great Mouse Detective.
No.
The largely great movie.
We need to do The Rescuers Down Under. We
Would
have
you
to.
stop with that? I don't want to watch it.
Oh my god, I watched that so
bored.
many times as a kid.
Yeah, but you're also a furry,
I'm a cat.
and that's why you like the.
That's why I like the mice. Yeah. That is exactly why I like the mice. Look at me mopping the floors.
Stop the leaks before you start mopping.
It was me. Kaplooey, he's got the golden gun. You guys aren't big James Bond guys, huh?
No.
That's Sauron. He's the man with the golden gun. Oh, right in the face.
But apparently that was Ishmael who was just shot.
Call me Ishmael. Is that Ed? Who was that?
I honestly wasn't expecting that to work for some reason.
He's come through. What have we done? The only thing Dr. Jekyll can do, because he's like a doctor, right, is treat him medically, and he won't even let him.
He's not that type of doctor. He's got like a doctor in physiology or psychology or something.
Back in the day, it was basically the same thing. He's like a pharmacist.
He's a fancy dentist. The cat's meowing at me like he's already being pet by one person.
I'm telling you, I think he was being chased by a coyote or something.
Without some comfort.
It sounded like he said coming.
The,
He took a lot of shots. He shot him like 5 times.
Where's Ishmael? Coming
that's what the name
to a conclusion.
Coming to a conclusion.
Oh, blah. And now I'm dead. Oh, blah. Oh, Ishmael. Okay.
This is a weird penis object.
Is that what your penis looks like?
What is that?
It's like that skate pod I was talking about earlier.
Still digging the Nemo.
I mean, he's pretty central to the plot. They couldn't get around, or they wouldn't have the army, or the car, or the rocket, the food, you know, like everything.
Yeah,
He does all of it. The army helps a lot. He literally has an army.
You'd have to. In order to have a ship that big,
It's a big ship.
like you literally have to have an army to pilot it and stand there. What?
I don't know if that's what it's called in the ship or in the thing. The way the Nautilus works too is it's like scales, and the more pressure that gets pushed onto it, the stronger it becomes. It's kind of like, you remember that Core, the movie The Core? That was like the premise behind that. I had made the reference in that movie. It's like a singing telegram.
I am your singing telegram. Blah.
So what is it? What's with the black and white old timey film grain?
Is that how you're supposed to say that word?
No. He's like AI. I've never said this word before.
Abuse.
Look at the schnoz on that one. Jesus.
Sean Connery?
The other one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! He was definitely taking a hit right there. Growl.
Cocaine makes him a little floofy.
Everybody it does. Pickles.
I at least Funhouse mirrors is not just the next guy. Come on.
You save a ton on makeup. Because you just do them up a little bit and then have them dance around like an idiot in front of a funny lens. Dubba, dubba. She should just like run over and knock him out real quick. Go black.
Nah.
Very Evil Dead. But it's like ticking. It's just out in the open. Ah! Ah! Kablam, kablam. Run! They said it would never leak. They said it was unsinkable.
See, I don't know where you think you're running with the pressure like this. Is it like,
Well, yeah, you're underwater. What are you going to do? You're a couple hundred feet down. I mean, that's it. You're done. Most people probably wouldn't make it 70, 80 feet. You know? you'd get into that kind of pressure with your seat turban and your boots, and you just sink like a rock. So are they going up? Is he taking them up?
Yes.
If you turn the wheel far enough to the right, you know he's got a vial in his pocket.
I kind of like how even the other personality has like a sense of preservation. It's like we have to work together on this one, buddy. Me and you.
They could have pulled the guy through or something. Yeah, I told you he just had one in his pocket. He ain't going nowhere without that.
He swims out of the giant holes and just saves himself.
Why does he need to undress?
Well, you definitely want to get that tie off, even though he still has the tie on. So I think there's some continuity.
Why do you
here.
want to get the tie on?
Well, because you're about to get really thick, and you don't want to the tie's going to choke you.
So tie, yeah, you're dead.
His head just pops.
It'd be just like that, or his neck, and he's dead.
That's it. He's gone.
Yeah, why are you trying to transfer him underwater? I don't like this. This guy makes me uncomfortable, especially his big weird head.
Yeah. This is what the guy from the Elliot Page comic book movie, the giant dude. This is what he should have looked like instead of the wimpy fuck that they got. Now just hold on for your dear lives.
What did he open the drain?
Yeah, submarines have drains in them.
Well, but the problem is there's so much pressure on the outside that when you would open the drain up like this, all of the water would get pushed in.
What did you just say?
You gotta stop saying that. Makes me laugh every time.
And so now they have to deal with a giant hide somewhere?
No, he's cool.
I got that. Robert told me he hit that with, used that line on one of his teachers
Yeah.
when he was sick and came back to school.
I woke up feeling sick partway through the day. I just went, fuck it. I'm going to school. I'm bored.
I got better.
Yeah, the teacher's like, how the hell have you been? I'm going better.
I forgot about the invisible guy. And you all thought I was bad.
Where was he?
Apparently hiding on the bad guy's ship? Oh, he's probably just been following Dorian around for fun.
Just naked.
Yeah.
Dude.
Completely naked. And he talks about how big of a problem it is because he can't wear shoes. And then how nasty the ground is because it's like 1800s, England or whatever. So it's like, yeah, imagine the kind of shit you'd be walking through all the time.
He just has to sleep in a corner and hope no one trips on him.
He dresses up and he wears bandages and he rents space. And he still has to eat and shit and do all that stuff. Invisible shit, he'd never know when you were done wiping.
Mm-hmm.
How do blind people do it?
That's a YouTube short if you're curious.
Oh no.
Sniff test.
Not like that.
That's the only way to tell.
Not like
You
that.
wipe once, you see how it smells. Wipe again, see how it smells.
No, the way he describes it is he asks his wife to throw a bunch of dirt onto his surfboard, so she does it, and then he's like, "Okay, now wipe it off." And she doesn't know what she's doing, so she cleans it, and then he goes, "Okay, can you feel how there's a lot less sand on it and it's relatively dirt free?" And she's like, "Yeah. What does this have to do with it?" And she's like, "I'm trying to explain to sighted people what It's like to wipe your ass as a blind person. You can just feel the lack of poop.
Okay. You get, their other senses are heightened.
Yeah.
So they just submarine up the river?
All the way to Antarctica? Or are they in the North Pole?
I think they're in the North Pole, right there in Sweden. That looks like Sweden.
North Pole, Sweden.
Sweden's right next to the North Pole. Everything's really close together when you get to the top. Racist. See, tell me that's not two telescopes put together.
He just has to one up everyone. He's like, if Scott Hester had a lot of money.
It's like if it's like that Pirates of the Caribbean when he pulls out his little telescope. I think maybe we should do Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I got like 5 of them on Blu-ray.
Yeah, we'll do them backwards.
Well, the problem with that is the way we'd have to try to find a way to listen to it.
Oh, I forgot about that. Season 2, which was going to be a secret. That's why I say we do things my way. Or
I think you said law way.
it's the highway for you. You like that?
Foreshadowing.
Well, I did that in like the very first season 2 watch along, and you were all, we should do the new Roadhouse. I was like, it was like the very first reference, and you're already giving away the secret at the end.
Well, maybe you
when
should have told me before we started.
I didn't think you'd catch on. I'm not gonna lie.
Right off the bat.
Right? You ruined it so fast.
And black.
Snow Tiger? Sounds terrifying. Is this like Africa's trying to get in touch with him?
It's the spirit of his son.
I'm pretty sure some ice cat's gonna attack you. It's probably so hungry.
The other two that you didn't even know were there.
Clever girl.
It's nothing.
It was a Lido. We clearly saw one walking away.
I like all these poor filters they just put on everything. They're not even good.
I'm surprised the vampire cares about heat.
She probably just does it to, I'm so cold. Imagine his feet, too. I think my toes are frostbitten. Or they just look down and he's wearing fucking big-ass boots.
And I'm touching it right now.
All the time. What did you just rub on me? Oh.
Where'd you get all this crap? Are they carrying around his makeup for him?
Couldn't he just put on his glasses? You know what I'm saying? And I like how he acts like he's like allergic to the sun or whatever. He's got to wear his sunglasses and his fucking big hat, his big shade hat. Robots. Lots of robots. Animated robots. What is that? Oh, it's the top of Nemo's ship. Okay.
Now, you can see his facial hair over the makeup. Like, again, 5 o'clock shadows would be a bitch to have to try and film around, but...
And this is all because... What?
Wait, what did you say?
Why is all this going on?
He's trying to make that money. Get them ducats.
But up.
He's like the big bad. Why don't you just kill him and the whole thing falls apart? No. Just no? No, he's mine, or I'll get him, or not. Just no.
He's such a terrible actor.
And then he hit him with a 6-foot arm.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
You're so funny.
Thank you.
What part of I don't want to see it? It's like laying on his bed.
I'm gonna put this in a fucking museum and then disappear.
Oh shit, he's gonna get coked out, sleep with a bunch of whores.
As Dorian Gray does.
Dorian Gray.
I know I'm better than you.
Yeah. Let's go stab him real quick.
Okay. Brar. Why is it only his upper buttons? He's got little tiny legs.
The only supervillain was Spinal Bifida.
Right. Baby legs. He doesn't even run around like where you put your arms down and then like swing your legs up, you know, and do some sort of like gorilla gait or something.
Yeah. He still has the stride of a much smaller
What are
man.
they doing here?
They're gonna say lead on 3.
I thought they were going to say, whoa, bungees.
God, I don't know if I get that one.
What? Married with Children?
I don't know if I've ever seen that
I
one.
can't remember
I'm not a big sitcom guy.
that the daughter from that is who fucking hot as she was. From her right, she ended up being like legit fucking crazy. She would pre-chew her children's food for them.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, because you know there's like bulimia or whatever. Where you chew food and then you spit it out without actually swallowing it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Well, you get to do that with all your kids' delicious like hot dogs and you know, all that the kid food you want to eat, but then you say it's for the kids' benefit.
You pre-chew some of their steak up.
Baby bird it to him.
Yeah, she's literally crazy, retarded, and abusive.
All right.
So it's hard to watch those clips of her.
I think she's
being all
super
hot.
attractive.
Yeah, it's like,
But you know they say about crazy hot,
yeah, stick
like
your
a-
dick in it twice.
and then run away.
You'll be glad you didn't ever meet that kid you made with them.
That poor kid. He's fucking got a right hook on him, don't he? See, he comes with his own army. It seems like you put your scientist up a little bit better than that, though, right?
Ah, my penis!
But yeah, like my hostages, if I were this rich, would have no idea they were hostages.
Look at this room that they're
They
in.
would just live really nice lives.
Yeah,
and
and
then
you'd
one
have the
day
kids
kill
on one
the-
side. Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to murder your family. Oh, okay. But you get to stay in this nice place.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a coat and, some good food and stuff. Ida McNewton.
Did you say Ina McNewton?
Yeah, it's German.
Close enough.
He's over there, he's shaving.
Right to the chair, just start blasting.
not wood. But they keep saying that.
Mounted samples of invisible skin. Oh yes, I see. As you look through a fucking a magnifying glass. It's not what they're called. What the fuck is? but would a mounted invisible thing benefit you in any way?
Well, you just have to believe him when he says it's there.
Yeah.
It's in there. Well, it doesn't look like it's in there.
I like how graceful this hide walks.
Damn. Not my man. He's drawing a lot of fire.
Shoot his hands.
With the greatest dildo technologies from America. Imagine if this Captain Nemo had a gun.
He doesn't he?
Well, I mean, imagine if he used it. Why does he keep putting his sword away?
Quick draw.
It does seem strange to put them all together.
See, the way the trivia was going off,
Yeah.
they made it seem like it wasn't just outright said in the movie.
Most people probably don't make it all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Did he look like he was green screened in there?
Get off me, you shoot.
Okay, at least they wrapped it. That's nice. To wipe all the coke off of those. That's why it's white.
Hello, my lover. Best line from the Robin Hood.
That's your shag in the loo.
I like your vampire armor. I want to do that. So what? Just two immortals locked in the throes of combat for?
No, that's he brings it up. This is, I actually watched this clip earlier. This is what made me think of this movie.
See, this is a nice room. Put your scientists up like this.
Yep.
They'd probably be happy even, some of them, to work with you. She stabbed him in the dick?
Yeah.
Alright.
Or maybe even cut it off.
Well, it turns out you can die. I thought he was going to mount her corpse.
Oh.
I guess technically she's already dead, but...
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, no harm, right?
Well, I mean, he's already done it once anyway.
You know, she's concerned about body warmth, so she'll still be warm.
Feed that thing.
It doesn't want fed. It wants into the room that it had access to because its cat's door is in that room.
Hey, what's going on with the Invisible Man?
This is a different Invisible Man. An American one. Well, I mean, don't try to shoot the knife, maybe?
Yeah, because
Try
he's
more
like going
center
like
mass?
this with
Yeah.
the knife and tricking you. Well,
He came back. Alright. Block, 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 block. That was a
My
very big
thingy.
cut.
this feels very, I don't know, like a Jackie Chan fight. Like with all the blocking there for a second.
Alright. Directed by John Woo. I can't see well. I think he might be pissed he burned up his records room. Oh, my magic scrolls and stuff.
Yeah, there were literal spells on some of those, you moron.
He really set that place ablaze, huh?
Yeah, like complete disregard for his own safety.
Oh shit! That guy really took a beating for him.
I won't comfort as people don't see that I'm an invisible burn victim. Oh, that's like, oh shit. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That was almost like a Jackie Chan flip up type thing.
But he couldn't do it.
Yeah, because he's wearing metal armor. Are you retarded? Shit, I don't mean that word. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's just a waste.
Imagine if he would have got her with the other half. The wooden part. But I have to go.
This vampire one was almost played by, if I remember right, an actress who had already starred alongside Sean Connery, but had to drop out. So this one came along instead.
Alright. She is not what I would consider conventionally attractive. Look at that jaw.
Yeah.
Not my style.
No.
I don't like that Russian powerlifter look. Close your eyes, fool! Alright, let's see what he looks like. This is post Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail one, which also has Sean Connery. That looks so much better. The first Indiana Jones, where the guy melts.
Yeah. Well, that was like claymation.
See, look at how fucked up he is. And you're gonna die. All that for naught. That guy's really fucked up. You don't recover from something like that.
No.
Especially in 1899.
No, that's when you die.
My body's poisoning me
Yeah.
because I took so much damage. Oh, let's check on the bug. Was he holding two guns?
2 pump action shotguns.
Alright.
So something, the trivia page attributed to the guy who's playing Moriarty
Yeah.
is that his accent continually changes throughout the movie. And I just think the guy sucks at acting. Because he also had a Cockney accent, or he had a Russian one for a little while, and then he went to another one. It's like,
Run, Nemo, run!
oh no, I would have cut this for somebody.
No, we can do the fan edit.
The first big guy, he looks fine.
Because that's actual practical effects.
Yeah.
They actually put him in the suit. Where this thing's just a cartoon. What is what thing? I can't see what you're fighting. You remember when I said he would have looked better if he looked like this? Or whatever, when he was like half transformed earlier? That's what this thing looks like. And it is not better.
Mm-mm.
I like how he has little legs too. They're cute. Cute little legs.
To get the big legs, you gotta take it up the butt. The serum, I mean.
I was gonna say, do you have to? I guess if you have to. Alright.
They gotta butt chug it. Oh, good.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh, it's talks like these where we're banned in China, as you can't bring this type of stuff up. Or show bones for some reason.
That's weird. What is happening?
He's using his like Naruto fighting technique.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Why does he all of a sudden have like a cone head?
He's always had that stupid head.
Huh. I just now noticed it, I think.
Yep. You stabbed me in the
Yeah.
face with his hand.
Yeah. It's like, God damn it, why does Moriarty have to be a super genius who's also an amazing fighter?
Because he knows how important it is. So he spends a lot of time training for it.
I like the Sherlock Holmes one where he's like, I can't beat you. I will grab you and jump off a cliff.
Those Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes are pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how the real story ends too.
Oh, okay. That's funny. That's how the TV show kind of does it too. Where he
That's
shoots
how what?
himself and makes him jump off that Cumberbatch TV show.
No, it's Sherlock who goes, I can't beat you, and grabs him and throws him off.
Really?
And jumps off, yeah.
Okay. No, run! Hold me. This is where they kill vampires.
What
That's
is
the
it?
room they kill vampires
okay.
in.
I was just gonna ask, what is this room for?
I know. That's what I was telling you. There's a lot of ticking clocks in this, like literal ticking clocks. I'm gonna stick this so far up your butt. Watch me. Hold me.
That actually happened, yeah.
That wasn't the first time they intimately embraced. In that scene, they kept doing it over and over again.
So was Sean Connery actually just gonna axe him to death?
Probably not. In my mind, he was going to hit him in
What
the
the-
genitals. An even bigger crack.
That is so bad.
That was bad. All the animation was really bad. This is one of those, oh, we can just do it with animation, and then they're like, oh, it's so expensive.
Well, fucking Sean Connery demanded $15 million in 2003 dollars for this fucking.
He adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
He probably fucked him over. If he would have taken a few million less and they would have spent it on special effects, probably would have been a lot better. But he was like, you know what, fuck it, my way or the highway.
There's a scene where he was just walking down the street, and the director asked for a second take, and he's like, "Really, you need a second take of me walking?" He's like, "Really, for $15 million, you're not willing to do a second take?"
I can see why they tried to fight.
That's how he sci-fied the Sherlock thing.
That's how in the Guy Ritchie wanted. That's how he survives. He has like a parachute.
Guy Ritchie stole so much from this movie.
They're pretty good. They did a couple, actually.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how good they were.
Well,
We may have to visit that.
When
Maybe we'll
did-
go down a Sherlock Holmes hole.
when did the Guy Ritchie movie come out?
I don't know, 2000 something, early 2000s, pre Iron Man. Hopefully.
Remember, time doesn't matter when you're aiming at a flame moving target.
Did not a lie. Did not a Lloyd.
You know, if you just aim for the sub, it would be a much easier shot.
That'll do, pig.
This exact same role, but played by James Cromwell.
Cromwell doesn't get enough play.
Oh, that would be funny because it would have been Deep Impact follows James Cromwell to Leader's Journey.
We should go do a Cromwell hole. Even though I think Sherlock would probably be funnier. At least the Guy Ritchie ones. What is happening here? Tatanka.
I
Tatanka.
thought Africa wouldn't let him die.
The sunny plains of Africa. Tatanka.
Oh, that'd be funny. Introduce buffalo to Africa, and they like become an invasive species.
That'd be great. I always wanted to do something like that. You know, I've been to Hawaii a couple of times. They don't have any snakes there.
Smuggled snakes.
Smuggled some snakes, right? I don't know how those rattlers got in there. They got a rat problem.
Why are there Arizona Diamondbacks?
Yeah, you need to fill some empty spots in your crew, huh? You see how they're doing the Invisible Man now? He's just like a hat and a jacket and gloves. That's way better than that stupid face paint. Put some sunglasses on it.
Take paint off in order to disappear.
Yes, and it just looks better because the paint looks stupid, especially when he does the back of his head. When it was just like his face. But that's what I'm saying. He put on like a... You can't just leave that gun there.
What?
What?
That'll last all of like 30 seconds.
How do you not bury it with him? If you're going to do something like that. Isn't that his gun though? Why would you leave his gun? Like Huck Schorr's gun.
The shaman, not even 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been good.
Oh, here we go. This is where we save all the special effects for the end.
Bring him back to life.
He never died. I think that guy said ganja. They don't even try with subtitles for this, huh?
No, he's just having fun.
Chanting continues.
Zombie Connery.
Sean Connery.
Well, that way you can hire like a much younger man for the sequel, maybe, if he doesn't want to be in the next one.
That
I woke up
was
with a new body.
I like how Assassin's
quite
Creed is.
possibly one of the worst movies that I've ever seen. And
It
I
wasn't
feel
as interesting as I thought it was going to be.
dumber for having watched it.
I haven't seen this movie in a decade, probably.
You saw that recently?
I kept trying to think. Because, I mean, I must have watched this as a kid at some point. I remember some stuff. I don't remember the invisible guy, them thinking he was a bad guy and then sneaking away on the bad guy's ship and all that stuff. I don't remember that part.
No, I didn't remember that, or Dorian being the villain.
I do remember him being the bad guy. All right, so if you had to pick one favorite part, what would it
Dorian
be?
Gray sneaking around doing cocaine all over the place.
I liked how he was like wiping his
He's
nose.
The camera cuts on him, he's like wiping a lot off his nose.
Don't look at me.
It had nothing to do with Dorian Gray. That was the actor just trying to make it through the fucking movie.
All right.
That could be.
All right.
Nemo was my favorite.
Nemo, just the whole package.
Nemo, I like Nemo. Cool guy.
All right. You know what I like? Actually, that they brought it up twice. You know when they go to the thing at the beginning and they're looking for Charlemagne, and they go to the like his little hangout place, and the guy's like, "I'm Charlemagne," and he starts telling the story or whatever. And then it happens again, and then he gets shot. But I don't know, that whole little routine there, I thought that was pretty funny. How the guy pretends to be Charlemagne, and it happens all the time.
I forget his name. Watermain.
Why do you keep saying that?
Look, because I thought it was. It's not Charlemagne.
Quartermain.
Quartermain. Charlemagne, Quartermain, Watermain.
Charlemagne?
Where'd you get that from?
Where did that come from? Wait a minute, I'm having a memory of like an Indiana Jones ripoff? Charlemagne's Gold or something like that, except the guy has Charlemagne's Kingdom?
Charlemagne the God, the rapper?
It's a white guy with
No,
like a
Charlemagne's
big
black.
beard. And he's looking for Charlemagne's Gold.
No.
And the people are upside down. There's upside down people in it.
We're just misremembering Congo.
We should do that again.
Baron von Munchausen.
No, but what the fuck?
Which is funny. We talked about watching that, but it's got fucking not appropriately aged Uma Thurman scenes.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
We might have to chance.
Nothing to see here, folks.
All right, if you had to pick a second favorite part.
Well, I don't think you gave your first. What was
I
it?
did. I said that funny guy that was pretending to be Charlemagne.
Oh, okay.
And then they bring it up again, and he gets shot.
You misremembering the guy's name really fucks
Charlemagne. I'm still doing it. We kept doing it even after.
Loop-de-loop.
Voice casting.
Yeah. Loop-de-loop.
Second favorite part.
That loop-de-loop part? I'm gonna call it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Feet cramping.
You're like, oh, my old man knees.
Shut up. It was my thigh.
Oh, my old man thighs. My quads, my old man
Second
quads.
favorite.
Well, you don't technically have to, but
Second.
I don't think you watch outside.
Yeah. Maybe he's gonna use the cat door this time.
This fucking cat, I swear to God. We spent more time talking about this goddamn cat.
That's the best part of the movie. Cat is my favorite part.
Venice
of
and Tiger Bay Miniatures? What is that? Oh, is that the name of the company?
No, there's miniatures of Venice and the miniatures of Tiger Bay.
Oh, okay.
Like the physical props.
The actual miniatures themselves?
Yeah, like the people who made them.
Alright, so some of the stuff was actually kind of funny. So this, Lucasfilm. So this, the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde guy, the practical effect, we talk about that all the time. Because you only have to buy it once, right?
Yeah.
And look at how many times they use that and how bad the animation looked. Really makes something like that look a lot better by comparison.
Okay, I guess my second favorite thing is how stupid it was for Dorian to work with him, because it's like, you don't want to be anywhere near this painting. Let him have it. Go away.
There you go.
Unless someday walks up to you one day and goes, painting, and then you're straight into accidentally looking at it.
Well, and
You're
it seems
better
like,
off not.
yeah, you tie it up a little bit better too, because he just had some paper and like some yarn around it, right? I'd like to lock it with some chains and stuff. Put a big hide on it, or maybe just, well, I guess you probably have to keep it alive, right?
Put it in safe.
There you go.
Drop it in the ocean.
You probably want to keep it close. What if you do want to end it? You don't want to have to go to the bottom of the ocean and get your safe back. Just keep it in safe. That was a good one. Fireproof safe. What if the painting gets messed up? Did that kill you?
Do you want to make any awkward
I think
noises
it
when
would
you're
destroy
here,
the
dog?
magic, wouldn't it?
Shoot the painting into space? They have rockets. You know, I have a third
To
favorite.
what end?
The rockets.
No.
The
So guided
1899
missile.
rockets. Oh, yeah. Signal-seeking missiles. He can blow up his own car. If somebody steals my car, I'm going to fuck them up.
Yeah, that was not a great movie.
There's a lot of juries there. Jiri. I saw at least 3.
It's probably all the Sikhs. They got them back.
It's pronounced Yuri.
With a J?
Yeah.
Son of Africa. I don't remember that.
Love the 2 songs in it.
Wow. Prague. Yep. It was
I told you,
probably,
it's
it was
Sweden.
probably Yuri.
Jury. No animals. Were there even any? Oh, the tiger. Oh, bats maybe? Fake bats? If you even put animation in there,
I don't
you
think
have
bats
to.
even count as an animal.
I assume, yeah, the tiger. Thanks, Century Fox. You did it.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good night. Hit the buttons.
Oh, hey, the movie had a tiger, like Big Scoop.
Oh, we should watch The Mummy right now.